Hello and welcome to the Daily Millwall for Thursday, the 7th of March 2024. Today's Millwall news. Given the upturn in Millwall's fantastic performances, it is no surprise to see that we are attracting the attention of the people who make big decisions, and decisions such as who's going to be shown live on Sky Sports. And our game against Leicester, the home game, has been selected. So there you go. What a fantastic idea. Now, interestingly, nothing changes because this is a midweek game in April, and they have not changed the kickoff. So Mill versus Leicester City selected for Sky Sports coverage. This is from millfc.co.uk, club's official website. Mill Sky Bet Championship fixture at home to Leicester City has been selected for co-exclusive live coverage on Sky Sports. The original date and kickoff time, Tuesday the 9th of April, kickoff at 7:45 p.m, will stay the same. Tickets for this fixture will be on sale in due course. Yeah. Now here's the thing. What I think this will affect is anyone who wants to watch this on Millwall TV abroad. It may affect you. You might not be able to do it. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just a UK thing, but we'll find out closer to the day, of course. Interestingly, this is the two games. I think they're already showing on this day, the same day. I think they're showing the Leeds game, and they moved that to 8 o'clock. So this is the second game that's going to be on Sky Sports on that day, which is probably why they didn't change the kickoff. So, but there you go. That is the result of playing more exciting football under Neil Harris. Forward-thinking football, attacking football, not tippy-tappy passing it around at the back football. And the people want to see exciting football. So here we go. This is what's happening. Now. Saturday's game. Travel update for Millwall versus Bermondsey City. The South Bermondsey train station will not be open. They are not running trains down that route on Saturday. Something that we're quite familiar with now. It happens quite regularly, doesn't it? Very annoying, but we find a way. So this is also from the club's official website. Travel updates for Mill versus Bermondsey City. Train travel to Mill's home fixture against Bermondsey City will be disrupted due to engineering works. The Lions take on the Blues this Saturday in SC16, with supporters advised to check their journey before setting off, as the works will ensure that routes through South Bermondsey are closed. Matchgoers are strongly advised to check their journeys. Nearby stations include Surrey Quays and London Bridge. And interestingly, they don't mention Canada Water. Now, why is that? Because I believe that is the route for the away fans. I think the last time this happened, the Middlesbrough fans, 3,000 of them, they were taken through Canada Water. So if you are not into all of that stuff, maybe avoid Canada Water if you can. But there you go. If you can get to, maybe, obviously they don't mention here as well, New Cross and New Cross Gate. I don't know if that's running there, and you can just get the bus down to Ilderton Road and then walk along, or you get the 225. That will get you near to around the back of the ground, but that's only a single decker. Now moving on to this, the Loan Watch. 3 lines in loan action. Kamal Grant, Nino Adam Maliki, and Alex Mitchell are all set for league action this weekend. For centre-half Grant, Birmingham face Barnet in a playoff 6-pointer at Hayes Lane on Saturday, heading to that fixture off the back of a goalless draw at Oldham Athletic on Tuesday. The Ravens have slipped to third in the Vanarama National League and sit 2 points behind the Bees. Yes. Adam Maliki and Sutton United, however, are rooted to the bottom of the Sky Bet League 2 table and were defeated 1-0 at Tranmere Rovers last time out. Steve Morrison's men host Grimsby Town this weekend as they attempt to bridge a 6-point gap to safety. Yeah, Grimsby Town just above those relegation places, so this would be a very vital win for Sutton United. A 0-0 draw at home to Stevenage last Saturday saw Lincoln City and Alex Mitchell go a 10-match unbeaten run. They sit 8 points outside the playoffs, however, ahead of their trip to Barnsley this weekend. Dylan Adai has now returned to the Den from his loan at Erith and Belvedere. He was on the bench for the under-21s on Tuesday. So here's the upcoming fixtures and details of the fixtures from the midweek. So there you go, that's your loan watch. Now, moving on to this, which is it's not Millwall related per se, but I think it's something that's affecting football in general. This was got put up today. Talking about the season tickets at Tottenham, obviously Millwall released their selling details, or the Super Saver prices. They haven't released the rest of them. And they're moaning about the 6%. But something interesting, aside from that's the headline. I don't think that should be the headline, because they are getting rid of OAP discount. Yes, you heard that right. At Tottenham Hotspur, even though they built this massive stadium, they are removing senior citizen discounts for season ticket holders. Full stop. Full stop. Not from this season, next season, 24-25, and 25-26. This is from bbc.co.uk. So if you are an OAP at Spurs, you will be expected to pay full price. Whoa! Now, obviously, Millwall haven't done that yet. Obviously, interestingly, at Spurs, it's 65. At Millwall, it was 63. Next, they're taking it up to 64. So, will it keep going up? Will it go up to 65? Will it go up to 70? Like, what's gonna? Well, at least you imagine that Millwall will keep doing it. Unlike Spurs and that, who can afford not to do that, because they really don't need your money. They can sell your ticket to 100 different people. Spurs could sell their tickets to about 4,500 South Koreans who turn up week in and week out, who want to see Son play. So they don't really care if it's you. They just want to sell a seat. They don't really give a shit. So why should they bother giving a discount to you? You've only been supporting the club for 65 years. But hey ho, that's modern football for you, isn't it? And this is with the FFP as well. The clubs have become money hungry whores. They are squeezing every last drop they can get out of everything, which is because of this FFP nonsense. They can't have outside investment. It needs to be coming from inside the club and generated by themselves, which is sending us down a really dangerous route. You're seeing things like this. Is this good for the fans? Is this good for the fans? Like FFP, it's going to stop the clubs from going out of business. Yeah, but then you can't. Then things like this happen. So the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So like this is the consequences and the things that happen when you're trying to do certain things. Unforeseen circumstances occur. So the club say that the number of senior season tickets purchased at Tottenham has risen to almost 4 times the number at White Hart Lane, and the increase is not sustainable. So they reckon, because everyone's living longer, everyone's getting older, the young people don't have any money, or if they do, they're using it to, God forbid, buy a house over their heads. They can't afford to come to football. The only ones who can are the old people, because old people, like everyone's on at old people now, because if you're old and you're listening to this, you probably bought your house for £500 and you sold it for £1 million, and you've got all the money, and you've got pensions, you've got a state pension, you've got other work pension. You're rolling in it. You're absolutely rolling in it when everyone else is struggling to make ends meet. So they're thinking, why should we give you a discount? Because you made £800 million on the sale of your house. That's how a lot of people are thinking, but not every old person is like that. But so The reforms mean discounts for season ticket holders remain unchanged for next season, 24-25, but senior supporters wanting to purchase the season ticket for 25-26 will not receive the concession. So from 25-26, it says existing seats. So I think that's for new people, because it says here existing season ticket holders who become eligible for a discounted season ticket from 25-26 will begin to see their concessions reduced. So they're going to phase it out with a 5% reduction each season for the following 5 years. And that means from 29-30 season, senior season tickets will cost 25% more than they do today. So they're just getting rid of it. Gone. Like I said, that's massive. That is massive news. So what's going to happen now? Like, what is the future of football for old people? Like, obviously, we're talking about this from a Millwall perspective. I can't see this happening in Millwall. Not unless we get in the Premier League and we're selling out week in and week out, year after year after year. And then the club will say, well, we need to make more money per ticket, per seat. But what are the club going to do? Like Millwall have already increased the age that you can get the discount from 63 to 64. Are they going to increase it again next year to 65? Is it going to go up again to 66? Like what do they do? What do they do? Could we see, God forbid, obviously the club have got a family zone where like young children go with the parents. Could we see an OAP section where there's a designated place where OAPs need to go and they all need to sit together, and then that's where you get the discount, only in that section, which is probably going to be not the best place, to probably the south or the west lower, in the corner that's near the south. It's not going to be block 3. I know a lot of old people sit in block 3. Yeah, they could do that. They could make you, well, if you want the discount, you're gonna have to sit in this stand, the OAP stand. Could be, maybe. Another thing to consider is, of course, we're seeing a lot now of games being delayed and postponed in terms of medical emergencies in the crowd. Well, that's because of people getting older, old men having heart attacks and such in the stadium. So if they can reduce the amount of old people that come to the games, that will probably help them with that as well, won't it? So there you go. But I mean, here we go. This the future? Is this the future of football? Football in England? I don't know. What do you think? This is a bit of a shock to me. I know Tottenham, like, we all can all joke about Jews and such, but I mean, this is fucking get rid of the season OAP discount. Fucking hell, it was quite shocking to me. I was like, why was that not the headline? Like, Jesus, because this is massive. Like, this is massive. But yeah, a little interesting thing that I thought I'd share with you. See where that's gonna go. Because back in the day, obviously, if you were 60, you were basically on death's door. That's no longer the case. I think 70, 75, you're still going. But some people get to about 80, and then that's about the end of the road now, is 80. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But this is utterly shocking and disgusting. You think even if they didn't do it for new people, if they just kept it for people who already had a season ticket, and they said, "Oh, okay, you can have it, but anyone who new comes along, they can't have it," because obviously, if you've been a supporter for years and years and years and years, from your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, 50s, in terms of your age, not the decades, and you get to 60, like they should just still like give you this discount. Like if you're like a 59-year-old and you get your first season ticket and then you're like looking to get the discount, then I could understand why that might be. They could probably justify saying, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. But fans have been going years and years and years, and because obviously they must know how many, the age of this is the thing with all the data and all the thing they're collecting now. They know the average age of their season ticket holders, and they probably know that in a few years' time, they're going to lose so much money by having it discounted, and they've just pulled the rug from under them. They've just said, "Yeah, fuck that. We're not prepared to lose that amount of money. We're just going to get rid of the OAP discount," which is utterly disgusting. I mean, fucking hell, Jesus Christ! Can you imagine if you supported a club and they did that to you? Well, you would think the Millwall wouldn't do anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Yeah, highly disgusting. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.